kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. You're chilling in the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
Smooth transition, bro.
You used to get it all the time.
I don't know.
Hey, y'all.
What's up, y'all? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in to the Social Den. You know, I am your man, CJ. That is my wife, Sharice. You know what I'm saying? We are here. Season 4 of the Social Den is in full effect. Slate-Timber, as y'all can see on the screen, is in full effect as well. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we looking forward to the rest of Slate-Timber, and y'all, we almost done. We got 6 more days of Slate-Timber left. You know what I'm saying? Babe, what you doing?
I'm making some coffee. I'm cold. I'm sorry, I'm coming.
And y'all, we got a good show tonight. You know what I'm saying? This show was actually inspired by Satin. Satin actually gave us the idea for this show. She had us watch one of my favorite YouTubers, Dame Drops. One of his videos, his recently. He actually went into the hospital for a procedure, which we'll get into. So it brought me on to, you know, think about, you know, a good show to surround around that. So I talked to my wife and we came up with tonight's topic, which is intimacy, obstacles, and relationships. And it's not just surrounding sex, you know, it's going to be talking about different variations of intimacy and physical options, mental options, not I'm saying options, physical obstacles and mental obstacles as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we'll be talking about tonight. But y'all know we got to do every single week. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the 18 million in the building. Hope everybody was able to like the live and share us out as well, if able. So we're about to get into it, y'all. We're gonna get into it. So let's say what's up to everybody in the chat, and then we're gonna get started. There's no guest tonight. It's just my wife and I. So we are. I mean, it would have been nice to have Dame on here, but you know, that's kind of far fetched, you know. But anyway, let's get into it. StreamYard in the building. Welcome in. Welcome in. Sticks in Charge was, as always, the first one to comment every single week, but unfortunately he can't watch because he gets up early in the morning. So of course y'all know he's gonna watch the replay. Talking about he gonna eat a big bowl of mac and cheese. Y'all know that ain't happening. I got my big sister up in the building, Triple D. Welcome in, welcome in. J Dub in the building. What up, bruh? Sassy Sonia in the building. Welcome in, Sassy Sonia. The Social Den alumni queen, that is Sipping with Sheer Magic in the building. We got Leonica in the building. Welcome in.
Hey, hey.
And Lex TV in the building. Welcome in, and Lex. The inspiration for tonight's show, Satin in the building. Welcome in.
Hey, my Satin boo.
Let me see. Who else we got up in Chia? We got Latrice up in the building. Welcome in, Latrice.
Hey, Latrice, babe.
My twin up in the building. What up, Tamika?
Hey, Tamika.
Jahad, what's popping, King?
Hey, brother Jahad.
We got Lakasi in the building. Welcome in.
Hey, girl.
What's going on?
Hey,
Let me see. Ace of Spades in the building. Welcome in, Ace of Spades. Auntie Simply in the building. Welcome in.
Auntie Simply.
Let me see. Who else we got?
You seen Joni Love?
What Joni at? Oh, there she go.
Joni Love.
The Honorable Joni Meeks in the building. Welcome in. No, that was earlier.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Make sure we ain't missing nobody. My sister Rain up in the building. Welcome in, Rain. Miss Niecy in the building. Welcome in, Miss Niecy.
Yo, I am freezing.
Michelle in the building. Welcome in, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Y'all know we don't play when it comes to these comments.
Ziva Mom.
This is definitely a topic where people have to know and remember your option is just that. That's right, I mean, your opinion, right? Right. Yeah, that's true. I said your option. You right, that's right.
Your opinion is just that.
Hey, what up, Diva Mom?
Ziva Mom.
Morris McNair in the
Hey,
building.
Morris, welcome in.
18 million still in the building, y'all. We appreciate y'all. And as people come in, you know, I know we say what's up as we see new names come in the chat. So, why are you so cold, Cherise?
Listen, ever since I had the weight loss surgery, I'm either hot or I'm cold. It's one or the other. I'll be hot in a minute.
All right, y'all. So let's get started. So I gave y'all the background on how this show came about. You know, thanks to Satin. It's crazy. I missed Dame's video because I watch a lot of Dame drops.
You watched Dame, but you worked a lot last week, and you've been catching, like, you usually catch up on videos like during the weekend and stuff.
Yeah.
And you know, it's football season, so
that's true. So I overlooked this one, you know, by mistake, but not by mistake. It was like just what my wife just explained. But basically, Dame went into the hospital for a procedure. And this will be a somewhat mature show. So if y'all got any kiddies around, you know, just warning y'all, it's going to be a little mature. You know, nothing graphic or crazy. I ain't about to show no pictures or nothing crazy. It's just you know, we'll be talking about some adult stuff tonight. So, you know, just a full disclosure. I love how he was honest about it. Yeah, you know, Dame gonna keep it a buck either way. That's why, you know, that's my man. You know, I've been watching Dame for a long time, for like 12 years now. So yeah, I've been watching Dame for I think 12 years. I don't know if it's 12 years. It's been a while. What up, Chocolate Drop?
Hey, Chocolate Drop, boo.
So anyway, let me stop dragging it. So yes, 21 and over. Yes, 21 and over chat, please. So Dame went into the hospital for a procedure. And he let us know, you know, it was due to a condition that he has called erectile dysfunction. So when he was trying to, you should have changed the topic for today's show, and it should have been that ass kicking my team got right. I was with him when he first started. Yeah, me too. So yeah, so he went into the hospital for a procedure due to erectile dysfunction. He was saying, you know, he couldn't be intimate with his wife because of the condition.
I would say don't go too much into it. Let people watch the video.
Yeah, watch the video. I think it's called "What I Was in the Hospital For" or something like that. Y'all will see. Y'all know what one it is. But anyway, he went. You know, he went to the hospital and got a procedure done to help with his ED. And I'll just leave it at that. You know, y'all can go watch the video because I don't want to say the wrong things on here. You know, Dame got away with words, so he was able to navigate through it without being too vulgar and all of that. And I could do the same, but I ain't about to be sitting up, you know, be talking about that. Like, you know, what up, PBT?
Hey,
So it just brought my wife and I on to, you know, be able to come up with some kind of topic to surround around that situation with Dame, because unfortunately there are a lot of men that's dealing with ED, you know, and it's a very common thing out here, you know, in the world. So that could bring intimacy issues, as you know, in a relationship. And I think that's a great conversation to have, like how people deal with it. And not only is it hard on the man, it's hard on the female as well because of the intimacy aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? So I think what we should do, and females deal with things as well, like menopause, you know, menstrual cycles, you know, stuff like that. The mental aspect plays a lot in it. You know, there's a lot of mental aspects that play a lot in intimacy. But what I found out after doing some research is that intimacy doesn't always have to be about the physical. It doesn't always have to deal with a relationship. you can have intimate moments with friends, with family, co-workers, and stuff like that. But it's when I say intimate, don't always go to the sexual part of it. That's not what that all, intimacy is not all about the physical, is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna share my screen. I'm just gonna share something with y'all. This is actually a website and not a YouTube video. I will not be doing no more YouTube videos on the show.
Can you even do a website?
It's ridiculous. So I need everybody, if you don't mind, to put a thumbs up if you could see that screen. Please put a thumbs up, because I know we had issues with that in the past where y'all couldn't see what I was sharing.
Thank you, Auntie Simply.
Thank you so much. Let me see those thumbs up if y'all can read or see what I just shared to the screen. Y'all can see it. Cool. Perfect. All right, y'all. So what is intimacy? So intimacy is a sense of closeness, the ability to trust and share privileged information with another person, i.e. what I just explained. To share privileged information with another person. It means a strong emotional connection, such as love or trust. So while these feelings of emotional connection or love can be present during sexual interactions, this isn't the only time intimacy exists. One can be intimate with others in many ways outside of romantic relationships, as I just explained. What up, AJ?
Hey, AJ.
So there's different types of intimacy, of course, the physical intimacy, that's the sexual part of it. And that's usually with a partner, of course, all of us know what that is. We don't have to really go through that. Emotional intimacy, the ability to express your feelings, whether positive or negative, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't have to be physical in that aspect. So you can have an intimate moment with somebody by just expressing your feelings. The intellectual part of it, intellectual intimacy, also known as mental intimacy, is when there's a clear understanding of one another and an interest in each other's hobbies and experiences. So it's like I'm interested to know what you're saying. You're interested to know what I'm saying. We're having an intimate moment in this rhetoric, that we're sharing with each other. Spiritual intimacy is when a person shares similar beliefs. Some of this is self-explanatory. So, sharing your religious beliefs with somebody. It could be a stranger, and that's an intimate moment. Experimental intimacy is when you enjoy engaging in leisure activities together. So basically, walking through the park with somebody and just talking about life. That's an intimate moment, an experimental intimacy moment. Intimate moment, excuse me. Social intimacy, creative intimacy, conflict intimacy, aesthetic intimacy, work intimacy, which is crazy. I never even knew about that one. Work or corporate intimacy can increase your work life satisfaction by creating a more open and comfortable work environment. So, what up, Tia Lee?
Hola, Sissy Pooh.
So there's different types of intimacy, of course. You know what I'm saying? But the reason for Dame's him sharing his experience with us is due to physical intimacy. You know what I'm saying? So of course I don't deal with that, but there's a lot of men, and it doesn't have to do nothing with age. There's men that are my age or younger that deal with ED. You know what I'm saying? Now, menopause, my wife can talk about that more than I could. But that learning and reading, like, ED happens to guys younger than me. I'm 42, right? I'm 42. Yes. 42. And there's guys younger than me that deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And it can be embarrassing because that's your manhood, and you feel like you can't perform. And I'm just speaking from reading and seeing different what I believe. Yeah. Just trying to put myself in that. Yep. T. Yep. Yeah. We talking about Dame drops. So I'm pretty sure it could mess with a man's emotion and his just being a man, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Trying to wanting to be intimate with your partner and you can't because the blood's not rushing, no matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? And Dane was able to get a procedure done. And again, I'm not going to explain it because I'll let y'all go watch it. But it's pretty interesting. The way he explained it is very, very interesting. And it's pretty much like you're controlling it. He's controlling himself now. I'm just gonna say it like that.
And it's, I mean, I applaud him for, being able to make a video and be honest about it and be able to explain it so other people know what the experience is, um, you know, and can know what to look forward to if they have to deal with it. That a lot of people, like CJ said, a lot of men would be embarrassed about it, but which I feel like, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. We all deal with different things in life. And it's just a good thing that there are medical procedures out there to help you with these issues. And we talked about this before on the social den. I think there was something we talked about. I think when we had Sheer Magic on the show, when she talked about, dating yourself or pleasing yourself. How important is intimacy in a relationship and why you need to find other ways to please your partner or, find happiness within your relationships, because sometimes that physical part of the relationship becomes non-existent, whether it be forever or a short period of time.
Yep. And I mean, there's so many different aspects. Satin brought up a good point. Diabetes has a huge factor on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Stress can have a huge factor on it. Unc said some of it is caused by other medical issues and also foods that you eat or not eating. That's why they come out with all these pills.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And Dame said that he went to his doctor and his doctor told him, he tried the pills, and he tried injections, and neither one of them worked. So the third option was to get the procedure done, which was the implant. So he got an implant. So it's great that medical technology and medicine is always coming up with different solutions for so many different things that we as humans deal with. But I'm sure it's still just it messes with a man's mind because that's a very delicate area, and that's an area that we as men cherish. You know what I'm saying? And when we get with a woman, that woman cherishes it too. You know what I'm saying? So, but not just men, like we said, women deal with different intimacy obstacles as well. You know what I'm saying? There could be moments where you're just going through a lot in your life, like a whole lot in your life, and it's just not an option at the time. You know what I'm saying? It's more important things or medical issues, stress.
Mm-hmm.
I saw something where I read earlier where people were talking about parenting. There could be moments or times like you don't know, like people's living situations. The kids is probably right there. They living with somebody, and they all in one room. They had the mom, the dad, and the kids got to be in one room for the moment because they staying with somebody. So it's a lot of different variables when it comes down to it.
That's a good point too, Satin. If your partner isn't understanding, like, you should definitely be with somebody. I hope everybody is with somebody who is understanding and be able to go to your partner and say, listen, I'm having this issue. And I think that's a sad part in these relationships. You can't go to your partner and say, listen, I'm having this issue, and be able to work through it together.
Mm-hmm.
You have to worry about your partner going out and finding somebody else and being pleased by somebody else because you're having this issue that y'all should be able to work on and figure out together, whether it be short term or long term.
And at the end of the day, I know it shouldn't matter, but in a lot of ways it does matter in some of these relationships, the longevity of the relationship. You know, if it's a new relationship, like do you feel like, depending on the dynamic of the relationship, you know what I'm saying? If it just started or something like that, I guess that will play a part in it. But if you've been with somebody that, you know, that you built something with, you know, you should be able to work through it with them like that. You know, if you really love the person or really care for the person, you know,
Mhm.
because health is very important.
It is.
You know, if you tell them, so you basically telling me that your need for for sex is more important than, oh, your need for the physical is more important than my leg being cut off or my arm being cut off. My arm is hanging off my shoulder, but you still want me to do something with you. You know, just giving an example.
Yeah.
After my friend hit menopause, she no longer wanted to be intimate. Her feelings for sex went away. Yes, I mean, and that's another thing. Everybody's body reacts to all of these different things differently.
Mhm.
So you can't really be like, hey, when I went through menopause, this and this happened, so just expect this and this and that. No, that's not how it works.
It's not. I remember when my doctor
And
told
that girl was a hoe before that. Damn.
Dag. Well, my doctor explained to us, he sat me and CJ down and was saying, listen, she's going to have a full hysterectomy. There's no other option. And this is about to happen. She's going to go right to menopause, and she's not going to want this and she's not going to want that. And I was a little nervous because I thought that, you know, everything, all of those feelings were going to be gone. But
Yeah.
I didn't go through any of the things that he said I was going to go through. So I'm thankful for that. But
It definitely matters if that was the basis. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. I think if the partner is going through something, both of you should work on it together, because the key to a relationship is communicating with each other, right?
Exactly, Alex.
Yep.
Exactly.
Simply, yes. There has to be much more to our relationship to keep it together, right?
Mm-hmm.
What up, Trap?
Hey, Trap. You off tonight?
So yeah, y'all, it's definitely something that is common out here. You know what I'm saying? But aside, like I said, aside from the physical, as I just shared with y'all with that slide or that website, you know, there's a lot of different intimacy aspects. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't have a lot of people to be intimate with. You know, a lot of people don't have a lot of people to talk to and you know, share things with, and you know, you don't even want to be too personal with people because you can't trust everybody.
Mm-mm.
You know, sharing personal information with people that you don't know if they're going to pass it on to somebody else, something that you didn't want nobody to know and you thought you can trust them, so you tell them, and then they end up telling somebody else. And you know, so
Welcome in, Vicky Wade.
what up, Vicky?
That's one thing, like, I don't care what me and CJ go through. I thank God that my husband is my best friend, because I have close friends, but there's certain things that I can't and I won't trust anybody with. But I can call my husband and I can tell my husband.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what it is. Y'all know how sticks say TMI. I don't care if it's the biggest turd stuck that won't come out. I can call my husband and tell my husband anything. Like, and I thank God for that.
Mm-hmm. You can definitely maintain if you both are able to work. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the one thing that we don't think about is in a relationship when one person wants more sex than the other. Yeah.
Would you stop saying?
I'm sorry. I think if one partner is going through something, they should work together to make it work, because the key to a relationship is communicating. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Are you off? Okay.
Good. I'm glad you get a night off.
Oh shoot.
You do.
Vicky in the building. When I hit menopause, I wanted it so much that my partner did, and he did not like the fact that I was using toys. I mean, would he rather you use a toy or use a man toy? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A man toy is crazy. That's
It's
wild.
be okay.
I'll
I'll
walk in and listen. I already
Okay,
knew
be
that.
safe.
I already knew that. You got that right. Hard to share. Yeah.
It is.
Yep. Let me see. When it comes to sex, can y'all stop writing it? I can't help it. If I see it, I'm gonna read it. I think I'm a little too honest. Like the church say, man, that's a blessing to have that in a person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an intimate freak. That's different from intimate. But just another thing is like, I think when it comes down to it, like when you first meet somebody, I think that plays a part in it too, because I feel like when you first meet a person, there definitely got to be a lot of communication there, because that's how you're going to build the relationship. If there's going to be a relationship, what kind of relationship is it going to be? You know what I'm saying? And you meet a person, and the S word, that comes up, and you want to know, like, okay, so how much do you value that? And maybe they don't value it as much as you do, but things can change over time and things like that. So, look at this fool. They ain't gonna let that go.
I'm gonna start knocking your drinks out your hand before I fall asleep on Saturday.
Yeah, but no.
But you know what's crazy? I don't even think we ever even had that conversation.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. You know what I'm saying? We met and we hit it off fast.
Don't you? What you about to say?
I ain't about to say nothing. I'm just saying we hit it off fast, and then we did talk. We talked. We definitely talked. And
we talked a lot.
We was texting, and then we moved in. No, I moved. No, I didn't move in before. No, I didn't move in before. She got this dick.
I knew it. I knew he was about to say something smart. I just knew it.
Oh shit.
Don't laugh at him, Trap.
It's like nah. They knew it was coming.
T, don't laugh at him.
Oh man, nah. Y'all know we be having these serious conversations. Y'all know I gotta act a fool at least once. You know what I'm saying? In all honesty, the relationship should be somewhat established. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to, Auntie. After having my heart attack, my doctor told me my libido would go down. I hadn't had the desire for relations for 2 years. After then, it eventually came. Okay. She's gonna
Set in.
Accounts for this one. This is a great. Thank you, Aunt. We appreciate it. But no, Auntie, that's a great point. That's what I was trying to get to earlier, just now, when I was just talking about just meeting somebody, and I feel like it should be established. It should be somewhat established before, but it just don't. A lot of people don't do that. Like, it happens fast for a lot of people. Like, they just, especially if alcohol is involved. It's people that wake up in the morning and don't even know who they lay beside. They wake up next to somebody and don't even know how they got there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Trap.
But
Don't.
I ain't messing with y'all, man. We supposed to be serious right now. But a lot of people doing it on the first. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people do it now. And when in that aspect, I'm not judging nobody.
Right.
We're not judging nobody. Because there is a such thing as meeting somebody and doing it when it happens. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
but how far is it going to go after that? Is the question.
And sometimes that's all you want. Like, you want that, and you want it to be there one time, and you want to go on with your life.
Booty call.
Yeah. I
Pretty
can't
much.
think of that. You want a booty call. And then sometimes things happen fast and things last. I mean, for me and CJ, it wasn't the first night, no, but things happen really fast. And that was the first time that was the first time it ever happened that fast, for me. I mean, he was only my third partner, but that it happened so fast and I felt real bad after it happened, but here we are 20 years later.
AJ said if it ain't good, you gotta go. Damn.
Dang, AJ.
Damn, I blame the gin and the Crown Royal. Lord have mercy. But she said, do it. No, I'm not. I'm not messing with y'all. So what other obstacles besides do people experience long distance relationships, family issues? Yeah.
Those are other obstacles. Long distance relationship. Now, that's something I don't think I could do. I don't think I could do a long distance relationship. Family issues, that's a big one. Like, I believe my mom was an issue and she almost broke us up. But I think siblings could be an issue.
That's true. It's a lot. Now, that's a great comment and a great question, Sadie, because long distance relationships is that's a good conversation too. Another conversation is why I ain't putting no lotion on after I wash my hands. But it's all good.
It's not as ashy as your toes.
Yeah. But I think long distance relationship is actually a great topic for a show. To find out if there's any people in the chat or that any of our supporters are in a long distance relationship. We're going to do that. That's a great topic. But yes, long distance relationships can be something that can be talked about too, because you can't be intimate with that person as much as you want because they are, well, no, I was getting there. I'm talking about physically. Physically, you can. Of course, there's ways around it, and we all are adults here. We know what I'm saying when I say that. You know what I'm saying? Technology is a thing. You know what I'm saying? FaceTime is a thing and all that. I get that. But, I'm sure that weighs on some people because after a while, you get closer and closer with these virtual experiences with the person that you're building something with, that the physical starts to be yearned for, for more, so which could cause problems, and like my wife just said, family issues. Yes. Family issues is another one. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely another one, especially if it's a blended family.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's a blended family, then that could definitely cause issues. So I think that's actually another one. That's another blended families and the positives and negatives.
Family episode.
Yeah. So we probably had to bring that back. Let's see. I woke up next to Oprah this morning. I don't know how.
Trap. Get yourself together.
A huge obstacle that I had to deal with in a really amazing relationship was the fact that they didn't like me because I was white. And he was, interesting.
So if you don't mind me asking, and how did y'all deal with that? And is that a relationship? I mean, why did is that the reason the relationship ended?
Right. Sad was putting on his motherfucking ass.
Shut up.
Not the booty call. Yeah, bro, the booty call. Do you think you should keep your same intimates that you brought into the relationship? You started off giving it 5 days, then you want to slow down. Well, I mean, in that aspect, I think as the year, depending on how long you was with the person, like as the years go on, it depends on age, it depends on health, it depends on a lot of things. So as time goes on, your body changes, things change, lives change, times change. So it's like you never know what's causing the person to slow down or both of them to slow down or what.
Right.
So I think that plays, it's a lot of different aspects when it comes to that one.
I think it all depends on the people, but I mean, I think communication should come into it, and I think you should, figure out what's going on, or but if it is, medically, then it is what it is. But you should definitely talk about it.
CJ Sharice, I've been telling women lately that it's not a priority because I'm looking for a companion. That shit ain't working, y'all. Yeah, Yeah, I get it. I mean, but you know, there's a lot of options out here for that too. Like being able to find the right person, and
Mhm.
I know online is not always the best way to go, but there's a lot of ways, a lot of different things, a lot of different ways to meet other people that meet your expectations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm sure the hunt can be exhausting probably, but
Hmm.
there's ways around that too.
I don't think it should be a priority. I think it's important,
Mhm.
but I don't think it should be a priority.
Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
I
Did you feel bad, or did you feel good?
mean, I felt good, but I did feel bad because I felt like what I say?
A whore?
Yeah, I said I feel like I was crying.
I feel like a whore
Shut up.
because I got that dish.
I hate you.
I'm confused as hell. Oprah's a freak. Lord have mercy. Um, I was in a long distance relationship for a few years, and it's hard. Yeah,
I
we're
can
gonna talk
imagine.
about it.
I can imagine.
We're gonna talk about it. And that's gonna be the name of the show: long distance relationships. And I'm sure there's people in here that maybe you're not in one now, but you dealt with it, or you knew somebody that dealt with it. So I think that's a good show. That way you know what you have to do. Oh Lord,
Oh Lord.
these two are about to get started. PBT. The older we get, the haunt. Yup. Family members and friends could be the biggest. That's true.
Oh, friends
That's
could
true.
definitely be a huge issue.
Jahad said the chemistry with me and my daughter mother was super good because we talked for about a year and a half before we met in person. And what happened, Jahad? Once you met? When you met her after that year and a half, what happened?
CJ.
You put it on a Jahad. Ashy knuckles. I know, bro. Grown ass man. Honestly, dryness is a huge problem. No. All jokes aside, that's a good point. That's a good point. Snap that coochie back.
What?
Got to snap that coochie back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
Snap that coochie back. Okay.
I listen, I am trying to give him away. None of y'all will volunteer to take him. Okay?
Oh, distance and expectations can be yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Cowboy don't start. Michelle Wilson, why you kicked me out of the house and you don't love me?
Oh Lord.
Blended family life ain't for the faint of heart. You better tell them. I mean, we haven't experienced it, but we've known a lot of people that's a blended family. We've seen a lot of things on TV, read a lot of things, and yes, blended families can be tough. Step parenting can be tough as well.
That was one thing that I put my foot down. I refuse. Refuse. I think that was maybe the second question I asked CJ after what was his name.
Yep. If I had any kids. I could talk for days about. Okay, Michelle. Well, you're gonna have your opportunity. I don't know how you feel about coming up on panels, but maybe you can come up. You ain't got to show yourself. You ain't got to.
If you don't
want to, you can come on up and talk about it. We might open the panel that night. I think that's a good point. A good idea to open a panel for that one.
Yeah. Hey, Lolo.
What up, Lolo? Unfortunately, I walked away because his baby mom was giving him issues about see. I was worried he would hate me because of the situation. Worst thing I ever did. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Now that's a good point too. Like exes can be a problem, and when it comes to intimacy, my ex can't let it go that me and her are broken up, and now me and my wife are having problems because my wife is getting tired of her interfering with our lives due to me and my ex's child that we have together, that my wife is step parenting. So that's why I say it's a lot of different scenarios and aspects when it comes to intimacy. My family knew I was out there. One of my sisters called me Tigger, but I've been redeemed. Oh, my family knew I was out there. Oh, wait a minute. So Auntie Simp, you was out there? Out there, I mean, explain. How was you out there? Let me know how you was out there. You was out there getting that. Never mind. Never mind. I think you also have to be very honest while getting to know the person. What you're into. That may, yeah, that's
Yeah.
hey, that's a good point because some people is into some weird shit.
And that's true. But I got a question. When you are with somebody long term, things that you may or may not be into in the beginning, how you change over time. Some people are uncomfortable having that conversation later on in relationships. So how do you have that conversation?
They both the same. No, yours is open it up. You got the American. Just open yours up and see. Yeah, the American cheese.
Hey, big brother Dre.
What up, Dre? We talking about intimacy obstacles in relationships. What was I about to say? I was about to say something. Oh yeah, but what I'm talking about is some people be into some weird stuff and they come out later on and then you mess around, be with this person for 10 years, and then 10 years later you find out something crazy that they into. And you know, how do you deal with that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's yours. You're welcome. You're welcome. I mean, no problem. Hopefully, after I finish this book on fatherhood and blended family dynamics, someone will be impacted and well informed. I can't wait to read that, bro.
Can't wait.
Everybody saying what's up to Dre.
Thank you, Anlac.
It is the hunt is frustrating. I bet. CJ Online is a straight comedy show. I bet. I can only imagine, especially these days. I'm looking for a spot to open a catfish business.
Oh Lord, big brother Dre, where you and Lil Dre going?
The old people say you have to do the same thing that you did to get that person. Yeah,
I've heard I heard that saying. I don't want to say old people, but I've heard that saying.
Jahar, you trying to be a pimp? Yeah, Jahar, you ain't answer my question, bro. Look. Oh man, y'all know I ain't got no sense. Sharice put him in the corner.
He need to live in the corner, Joni love.
CJ, what's the word for the day? Ain't no word for the day, huh? We gotta come up. We gotta think of another word that I ain't know how to pronounce, and then we'll get it popping.
Hey, Scorpion.
What up, Scorp? Go ahead, take your butt to the corner. Just relaxing. Well, can't say. No, let me stop. She might be watching.
Oh Lord, John.
Outsiders can assist in the destruction of a relationship. While man, listen, that's a good point. That's a good point right there too. You know, people that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on behind your closed door, but be all in your business, and it's usually a single person. That's usually the ones.
You know what? That's true, but it's not true. I don't like putting that on single people because you got a lot of single people out here that be all for your relationship and trying to get you to stay in it and work things out.
Yeah.
And sometimes it be the people. A lot of times it be people who in a relationship and they just.
I think it's both.
Yeah.
You know, they miserable in their relationship, so they
not even. That's why I was going to correct myself because sometimes they not even miserable in their relationship. They just don't want to see nobody else doing nothing.
Yeah, that's true. It's a lot of different ways. Yeah, it's a lot of different very variations of that one too as well. So CJ, if they kick you out, I have a spot for you. I love that. Thanks, Unc.
I'm about to put him on a plane because this fool got to go.
I appreciate it. The relationship that I'm in now, he was very much simple when it came to it. I changed that. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. So did you tell him what your what's this called? Profile picture say? Everything will be okay. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna take care of you. Snap that coochie back.
Hey, Boosie G, welcome in.
What up, Boosie? Saved. Look, he said I did. Sorry. Ain't nothing, Scorp. How you doing tonight? The people that's in your relationship, guess what? You put them there. That's true.
That's true, Unc. That's why
true.
you're not supposed to tell people your business.
Hmm. I know y'all ragging behind a lot of hand. I know that's right. You better tell them, Auntie. It's single people and married folks that's too hateful when they see your happiness. Satin is not always the cause. Oh, I said
Wait.
Satin. I'm about to say Satan is not always the cause. People are evil. Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Misery loves company is one of the realest sayings I've heard in my life.
That's true.
Because it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? People will rather you to be miserable with them instead of seeing you happy. And if that's the case, then that's not somebody that you want around.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? So, this is a great conversation. We just wanted to come on and talk about it. I think, that long distance relationship. What you think about next week? We this is our show. We can alterate.
It's our show, and this is your baby. So
you know what I'm saying.
You make the decision, sir.
So wait, no. Next week is what's next Wednesday? What's that date?
Oh no, next week is the grief.
Yeah, we're doing grief next week. So the week after that, we'll do long distance relationships. So remember, y'all, because the grief one is going to be a good one too.
So next week is the 2-hour episode. We'll be talking about grief.
Because we're done with Slate-Timber. And that come next week. That'll be October 1st. So Slate-Timber will be over. So we can go a little longer with the social den. So go ahead, babe. I'm sorry I didn't cut you off.
No, you're fine. I was just going to say, make sure y'all bring your tissues.
Yeah.
Grab your wine.
Yeah. And the panel will be open.
And come on.
We said Share Magic.
Share
Magic will be here. Yeah, she will be here with us. So she will be the co-host, and we will be inviting y'all up and we will be discussing grief, how you deal with grief when it comes to it. So it's going to be that one's going to be good. That's going to be a good one. So, and then the following week we'll do long distance relationships.
Right. And just remember, y'all, we are not doctors.
No.
We are not therapists.
At all.
The social den is just a round table for us to come together and help each other, be company for each other, discuss everyday life,
learn new things,
and help each other cope and get through situations. We are just YouTube family and friends coming together.
And what we always tell y'all, we mean it. When we say this is just as much our show as it is y'all show as it is ours. If y'all want us to talk about something, or y'all want to talk about something with us, or y'all think it'll be a good topic on the show, just message us, DM us. If you got our number, text us. Just get in contact with us and let us know, and we'll make it happen. Because we always looking for new topics and new conversations. We know y'all enjoy this show wholeheartedly, and we enjoy that y'all enjoy the show. And we want to keep it going for y'all as long as possible. So y'all just let us know what y'all want to talk about. It's single people and married folks that's too hateful when they see you happy. Oh, okay, sorry.
Just like Satin texted us, and she said this is a great social den topic. And
Satin is the reason we did this one.
She was absolutely right. We watched the video, and here we are.
I went on 5 dates with 5 women in a week. I was so damn confused from the game that I put myself in timeout. I met Arnez, Jay, Snoop's little sister, and Simone. Wow.
I always say it. If I had to go back into the dating world today, I wouldn't.
I'd be lost. I'd be confused. I'd be consistent. That's what's up, Trent. Do you think the opposite can be friends with no intimacy? Yeah, absolutely. Of course. Absolutely. That's another great topic. Yeah. That's definitely. Mm-hmm.
I think it might be hard for some people, but I think it can be done.
No, just being friends with the opposite sex. Why would that be hard?
I said for some.
Oh, for some, yeah. I mean,
but I think it can be done.
Yeah, it definitely can be done because it's done a lot. It's a lot of opposite. There's a lot of men and women that's best friends that never even looked at each other like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely possible. I'm on that one. I don't mind sharing my grieving process. Yeah, absolutely, Trap. And you know, I know I'm pretty sure you're gonna, if you have the time, you're gonna come holler at us. So you're more than welcome to come on up and talk. You know, to talk about it. Couple, I have more girlfriend or guy friend. Yeah, that's a
Mhm.
good point. A lot of females say that. That's why they have me here because yeah, exactly. We're not doctors. That's the doctor right there in the chat.
That's right.
Remember, CJ is not a doctor, but he plays one on YouTube. Yes, Kelvin. Yeah, man. So, all right, y'all. So we about to actually go on and get up out of here because Sonya is about to premiere in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna leave here and we're gonna head on over to Sonya and raid her chat. But we hope that you all enjoyed the show. We will be back next week to talk about grief. And then the following week will be long distance relationships. So we got 2 dope episodes coming up for y'all. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. Slate Temper is still in full effect until the end of September. So we'll see y'all tomorrow for a video or live or whatever. Who knows? But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. You know, but we're gonna go ahead and do what we always do. And we're gonna pray and we're gonna get on up out of here.
Before we pray, I messed up. I did not drop the YouTube Adopted Family link during this live, and I do apologize, but it is in our description. Y'all know the church announcements. I'm not going to keep y'all and hold y'all with that, but y'all do know the church announcements. Y'all know about the Thanksgiving drive and the toy drive. That will always be in our description box. If you have questions, y'all know how to reach CJ and I. And then, you know, it's also going to be in Sonya's thing as well.
That's true. Try to drop.
We do have, we do want to start doing our prayer list going up eventually. Please keep Tamika Van in your prayers. Leonica in your prayers. Leonica does have a GoFundMe. I do not have any of the links saved on me right now, so I am not dropping the links in the chat tonight, Leonica. I do apologize. I know I did say that I was going to be dropping links, but I will start dropping links next week. I'll be better prepared. I'll say that. And also, as Latrice said and I seen her in the chat earlier saying she is also going through her healing process. So please keep Latrice in her prayers as well. And also, you know, Satin be dealing with her health issues, and also our sis Latoya.
Yeah, so that's hype. I mean, not hype. Just pray everybody up, y'all.
Absolutely.
Pray everybody up. Hey, y'all, and there is a hype button now. We'll get into that another time, but there is a hype button that you can hit the hype button and kind of get more recognition for everybody that's doing content. So y'all can hype some videos, hype some lives. I think it's right up under the video where right up under the video. You'll find it.
Comment,
yeah, where you can comment and all that stuff. So y'all hype us up. And with that being said, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and let Vicky get us out of here in prayer. And then we're going to head on over to Sonya's. So everybody bow your heads.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for the time we've shared together today. We are grateful for the insights and connections we've made through this series. As we close, we ask for your continued guidance and blessings on all those who participate in our community. May your wisdom and love inspire us to grow, learn, and support one another. Keep us safe and bring us back together in the spirit of fellowship and understanding. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
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 And amen again. Yeah, y'all. So we'll see y'all tomorrow for Slate Timber. And yeah, y'all make sure y'all tune in this weekend for Auntie and Up for the Jam Fest, and Sticks on Sunday for Zen Sunday. All right. And check out everybody else that's doing Slate Timber as well, y'all. All right. So make sure you tell somebody you love them if you haven't already, because tomorrow's not what?
Promise.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Oh, y'all might miss CJ Saturday night.
Yeah, we going out of town this weekend, so I may not be in the chat for Saturday night. So I might need somebody else to hold it down for us. You know what I'm saying? So, but we'll see. I might drop in and see, what's up. All right, y'all. So until next time, folks.
Peace.
Peace.